let's see if we got some sound. There we go. What's up, guys? As I'm getting ready for my live feed tonight, I was so busy I never worked on this. So I figured as I was finishing touches on this eagle painting, which I remember it's going to Gary, if I remember right. Yeah. I figured I'd just hit record and go live, no pre-plan, and just kind of make it part of my overtime and just say hi. And I gotta think of what I'm painting tonight, which I have no idea yet. Notice my voice is better during the day. Let's see how it is tonight. Yeah, man, I was almost going to do it for members only, but I figured what the hell. I will start doing some members only content soon. Probably more towards this winter. So I figure maybe we'll get some ideas for tonight. Anyone got any ideas for tonight? Because I don't. I did have this one. I did this concept a while ago. It was like my version of a Day of the Dead female face. It was this really cool model with like a real skull overlay. Kind of like how I did my Wadash painting a while back. But just a cool version. I might do that. I have a cool rattlesnake vector I thought about doing. But I know I won't have time to make it a download. But I figured while I'm on this, I might as well pop in and just say hi. Basically, I went in, I added some more shading around here. Yeah, Venom would be cool. What's up, Cody? Flaming skulls are always a possibility, but yeah, I did a couple weeks of Skulls to Flag, so I think some people might be getting bored of it. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, definitely got to do a koi at some point. You know, I hesitate to do the koi because I never really do them as lessons. I should do a koi that's more generic. That's less my... I'm protective of my style of koi, so I don't really ever teach it. But I should do some just more of a generic koi. Should be cool. I still have that flower painting from weeks ago I never finished. That's a possibility to bring that one back out. You know what I have from a long time ago? The Kraken painting, which was one of the first ones I started my channel with. I never finished. I got that one. Yeah, the rattlesnake one, I did think of that. Yeah, that might be cool. That might happen. Yeah, it turns a lesson no matter what. No, I know. But when it's like, I don't want to teach people necessarily how I stylize my personal koi paintings. Like, you know, my signature style, but I can still do, like, how to do koi. Koi, I don't own the rights to koi. Just, no, I recognize the difference between, like, my koi fish style and other people's koi fish style. But there's just generic. Godzilla. Huh. I also try to think of anything that's happening contextually. Like new movies, new things that have recently come out. Things like that. That's why I want to come on live and just kind of shoot the shit and see who was on and see if we can come up with a plan. I didn't do last night. I was painting those big ear pod cases. That was basically 2.5 days of 90-degree fighting that to make that happen in time. That thing should be loaded on a truck today, and I believe it's bound for Vegas. Dawson Strays. I should look at that. So, you know, I started adding brushwork years ago when I started hanging out and painting alongside Rod Fuchs. Because when you add some of this brush stroke in, and then I can soften it with a little airbrush work, it creates a very cool look. And I just kind of use it just for, I don't want to say a cheap effect, but yeah, just whenever you have to airbrush little daggers like this constantly, yeah, it can be done. People do it. I kind of, for certain things, I just like the way a brush stroke looks. Especially, let's face it, bird feathers are kind of, they're very coarse and kind of stiff in a way. As soft as they are, they do have a coarseness to it. So I think a brush stroke really lends a nice look to it. And then when you soften it with the airbrush, it gives it another little kind of high point, in my opinion. I'm just going to hit the back with a little light. We're also starting to keep SEMA on the mind. That's coming up very soon. I gotta start thinking some paintings there. We're gonna be doing live paintings for charity. I'm hoping they make the charity open to online for people who may want to bid. I think that would be cool. So I plan to bring a painting done for that, as well as painting some live there. So actually, I started out in t-shirts, then went into automotive, and then started going into more art and instruction. Yeah, I just did t-shirts because t-shirts were cool. I made money as a kid. I liked it. I liked the style back in the 80s and 90s. Then I was asked to do cars, and then I started doing fine art. I actually took, I went to my local vocational school at night. We did a continuing ed program. That's how I learned my initial bodywork skills. And then the rest of it I learned from watching DVDs like John Kosmowski's and a few other people's. Is how I got into it. But yeah, I was a t-shirt artist, man. All the way. If you'd asked me at 16 what I was going to do, that was it, man. I was going to be basically a beach t-shirt carnival artist. And then the mid-90s came, and that whole market died a bit, unless you were like on the road, like carnivals around the country and stuff. But I do portraits now and again. Not many color portraits. I do them very rarely, but usually most of mine are black and grays. I prefer that. It's one of those, I can do realism color, I just don't really, I don't enjoy it, actually. And on motorcycles, it just was never a big thing called for. But yeah, so that's why tonight I was thinking if I did that girl with the kind of skull face, it's more of a portrait than it is skull. Because it wasn't like cartoony makeup, it was like basically an image of a model with an image of a skull blended in to her face, like transparent see-through. Yeah, I like doing those. The Hints of Color one. Those are fun. The Sin City one could be cool. Yeah, I was just talking about Sin City the other night. I was watching a thing on how it came about. The one thing I never did when everyone was painting them was the what was her name? Jessica Alba in the cowboy outfit. Everyone painted that. That'd be a cool throwback. Yeah, so I popped this open a little while ago and just started picking away at it. Oh, I hate that guy. Love the way it was done, but yeah, just creepy. What was what's his name's character? Big bastard. Yeah. Sugar Series is damn great. I wonder if I could pull something from there. That could be fun. No, that's one play with Bruce Willis. The other one. Mickey Rourke's character. It's just drawing a blank. Marv, yeah, Marv. Whatever his character's called. Actually, speaking of Ahsoka, you get Rosario Dawson from that too. That was another image. Hers was painted quite a bit. Alright, so now I'm just taking that same white. I'm going to soften some of those brush stroke areas just by blending them. Just by blending them in a little bit. And I just want to do a little highlight on the eye. And I can see in the sky. Yeah, I love his work. I talked to him years ago. We were supposed to do a bike together, and then me and the builder of the bike didn't really connect, so it didn't happen. Oh, that's an idea too. Yeah, I still got this guy too. I 3D printed this, and I do have a beholder model. Yeah, maybe a model could be cool tonight. It's a possibility. I do have another unbuilt version of him. He could be fun. Oh yeah, you want to see some Zenithal stuff? Yeah, I'm gonna pop this off and see if I can show you a big old pile of them. Let's see, gotta get this out. Sorry, the camera's gonna get really shaky for a sec. I forget how this comes out. There we go. Let me, there's a whole... Damn it. So I can't get closer, I'm kind of tethered. Where did I get one sick? Sorry. Whole table of Zenithal. And then some with blue. Yeah, that little guy's done. My first test one. Yeah. Lots of figures. Let me move this back. Can't zoom back out here. There we go, that's back. Almost matching my collection. Primed. Yeah, this is the only one of my figures I've done painting on, and I'm still kind of unsure. I think he's a little pinker than I want him to be, so I'm gonna. He's a little, like I said, he's a little pinker than I want him. So I think I'm going to do more of a fleshy tone and then pink joints before I do all the rest. I'm still kind of in that testing phase. Yeah, maybe I could do a model tonight. Huh. That might be an option. Yep. Alright, let's see here. So that's kind of it. I basically, like I said, soften everything up. Little accents on the feathers here and there. I'll zoom out. I'm going to sign this baby. This one will get into the great clear pile. The fall 2023 collection, basically, of clearing. And that, my friends, is it. That's the finished painting. It's gonna look really cool, all cleared up. Nice and simple. Let's go off to its new home. But yeah, I always love the way the eye came out, and I like the little brush strokes. And you guys gave me some decent ideas for tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna clean up this bench because this was all from last week. This was the same. What was in the black was still used from last week. Yeah, if you leave it in the cup, it dries, but the airbrush was still perfectly wet, so that's what I ended up using. We got all finished up. Just had to darken it up, and that is it. So yeah, tonight 8 p.m. is the plan. Get some ideas. We'll see what happens. See you all tonight. If you have any requests. Oh, wait a minute. I missed that. Oh, cool, Marshall. I'm glad you got those. That's awesome. Marshall, was it you who's telling me you're coming? Are you coming to SEMA? I know Mike O'Brien was telling me he's coming to his first SEMA. Were you also coming? So, man, I wish I had that printout of what I'm thinking tonight. Don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. Like always, be surprised. Sometimes I change my mind last minute. It's the ADD brain in me. But this puppy's done. See you all tonight. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys for spending your midday break with me. Sorry to pull you away from work. And talk to you all soon.